5 years later, and the Kalamazoo Promise lives on, and now some of the first people for whom it guaranteed a free ride to college, well, they're making a difference. And tonight we introduce you to one of them who's doing it in the community that gave her so much. At the Park Trade Center in Kalamazoo, you'll find a devout business owner and proud graduate of Western Michigan University.
My mom, when she first found out about it, she called me crying.
Courtney O'Neill's mom cried tears of joy when she got the news that they would have one less concern about going to college. Perhaps one of the biggest worries was no more, and that was how to pay for it.
And I'm like, Mom, calm down. What happened? What's wrong? Like thinking something bad had happened. And she's like, you need to go to college for free. Aren't you so excited?
The promise provided by anonymous donors made it possible for Courtney and many others to go to college without worrying about the cash to pay for it. Over the 5 years since its inception, more than 1,900 students have tapped into it, and Courtney's one of 50 that now have degrees because of it.
If I didn't have the promise, I would have had to have 2 jobs. My mom would have been struggling to help me out, and it would have just been really hard to focus on my studies.
Now, Courtney is the proud owner of Creations by Navon, where she does alterations, tailoring, and design work. And while the donors have never shown their faces or released their names, Courtney O'Neill feels that she owes them something. And she started doing it with a small business of her own in Kalamazoo.
Yeah, I feel like I owe a lot to the donors and my community, to give back.
Just one student, the Kalamazoo Promise has inspired other schools throughout the state and the country, many of which are working on their own versions of the Promise.